Hi, in this video I'm going to go through question 1 part D of the Math 2010 paper. So here we need to work out which of these four graphs shows sine squared of square root of x. Well, first of all, it's sine squared, so we know that this is always going to be greater than or equal to 0, and so it can't be option A. And because we've only messed around with what we put into the sine squared, then this is only going to change things in the x direction. So the maximums and minimums of this are going to be the same as for just sine squared x. And sine squared x has minimum at 0 and maximum at 1. So we know that this is only ever going to take minimums at 0 and maximums at 1. So we see that it can't be c either. Okay, so now we have to decide between these two graphs. So let's look at when this function is equal to 0. So we know that sine squared x is equal to 0 when x is equal to n pi, because it has roots at the same places as sine x. Well, that means if sine squared of square root of x is 0, then square root of x is going to be n pi, and so x is n squared pi squared, i.e. this is going to be 0 at pi squared, 4 pi squared, 9 pi squared, and so on. And these aren't regular intervals, and so we see that, well, if this doesn't have roots at regular intervals, then it cannot be d either, and so by elimination we know that the answer is b.